We know that currently you are in Mozambique and you were in Zimbabwe recently and doing this for the team. And for that, we are ever grateful to you because of your leadership. So thank you so much. And we know because you are currently in Mozambique, and I know you were also with my brother Martin there. That's what leadership is all about. And when you help enough people to get what they want, you get everything that you want. And that's the beauty about this industry. And if you want to be rich, so we appreciate you so much for your leadership. And it's also an honor for me really to serve the team. And I'm so glad and I'm happy with what I do because I mean, I'm so excited when I see others growing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad and happy for each one of you who is on this call because you see, I went to university for 4 years, and for 4 years, no one wanted to pay me because I was not qualified, and we were just paying tuition fees. After 4 years, that's when employers got interested with me when I offered that certificate. Now, in this industry, like what you've heard from the introduction from Blue Diamond Helen, you learn while you are earning, and our skills are so simple that anyone else who is coachable and trainable, you can learn them. And the beauty is, as you start and you are learning the skills, you get paid. But what we know is that people that attend trainings, they make money. Sometimes when we come to the platforms for recognition, those are public results that are coming as a result of private things that we do. Today it's a Sunday. Most of you should have been with your family, resting and doing other things, but you have committed to come and do this. I'm doing this business very part-time. I'm talking of very part-time. I have a day job that is quite very difficult. That sometimes I finish work around 7, 8 p.m. in the evening. But I made a commitment that I am going to do this business consistently for an hour every day after work. And it has paid off. Many of us, we are not consistent. And I've never missed any training. I mean, be it the team trainings that we are doing or the trainings that we do. Viago was launched last year in October. The first training was done in Dubai in March. I traveled to Dubai. Whilst we were in Dubai, the next training was launched to be in Greece. I went to Greece. Whilst we were in Greece, Barcelona was launched. I went to Barcelona. From Barcelona, I went to Zimbabwe. Whilst we were in Zimbabwe, I booked for Dubai. So it's commitment and investment. So I just want to appreciate each one of you who is here. So I know our team is growing so big. I was just listening to our inner circle. I would encourage each one of you guys subscribe to the inner circle. I was just listening to the inner circle and I listened to the interview that Blue Diamond Helen did. It was just beautiful. It was amazing. And that one other Efrosin also did. But what I want to talk about was the interview that was done by Eric to the founder of our company, Isaac, and also our CEO, Ed Head. If you are part of the inner circle, listen to that interview. If you listen to the vision, but one of the things that they said is that Africa is one of the fastest growing team in the entire Viago industry. Please, can we just give ourselves an emoji and some claps? Guys, we are working so hard. And I'm telling you, this is just the beginning and introduction. We have not yet get started. I remember talking to Martin and saying, Aaron, bruh, we have not yet started. And for sure, this is just the foundation. Come 2026, with what we have started, I'm telling you, the momentum is going to explode. And it only comes and happens when we do what we are doing together, working as a team. Guys, the team of Africa, we have an opportunity to take the whole world. When we were in Zimbabwe, Jesse said, now Africa is taking Viago to the world. And that's what we're going to be doing. And tonight, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be sharing about the basic skills that you need to master this business. Like I said, this business is not complicated. It's not difficult. But I'm telling you, things that are easy or that are simple are not easy to do. We know we've recruited a number of new members that were struggling. I know when I've done calls with other new members, they said, I don't know how to do this, or I've just over the phone to say, you did not invite correctly, or you missed to do a three-way call. They said, Aaron, I don't know about this. I think we're going to be requesting our leadership, Blue Diamond, Helen, and Efrosin, for us to do these regular trainings because they are very key. They are the foundation of this business. So this evening, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you the basics. And even you are an old member that has been there, but you have forgotten to make a list. You have forgotten even how to invite three-way calls. Please, guys, the system has been put in place for a reason, to make life easier for you. And sometimes people says, now I'm experienced, I'm not going to do three-way calls. Let me tell you, that third validation works all the time. I continue to do that with Blue Diamond Helen, because there are some people that just need to listen from someone outside you. You are their friend. They may be asking you, what is it that you have done? But when you bring that third-party validation, it works all the time. So guys, the reason for this training is for you to get paid. That's why we're doing this. You see, when I do trainings at my workplace, my employer is not doing or sending me for a training for them to increase my salary or for me to make more money. No, they do that so that I become more efficient and effective at my workplace for them to make more profit. Now, in this industry, in this business, while we are doing this training for you to get paid, for you to make more money. That's the basic reason why we do our trainings. And it's known that those that attend trainings, they make more money. And that's what we do. So I'm so glad that you're on this training, and I'm telling you, your paycheck is going to increase. This December, Christmas is going to be a different Christmas. So let's get started now. Look here, guys.
Please slow down for interpreters.
You warned me, sometimes I get carried away and I'm so excited. So for interpreters, I'm really sorry, but let me just try to slow down. Okay? I'll slow down. So there are 3 basic rules to succeed in our business in Viago. If you want to succeed, if you master and implement these 3 rules, let them be cardinal rules to your business, you do well. What is rule number 1? Is to have fun. Just be excited. As you can see, I'm excited. As I'm training you, this is not I'm faking it. No, this is me. I'm so excited. Because look here, guys. We are talking about traveling and making money. We have one of the most beautiful opportunity on the entire world. Talking about travel and making money. So be excited. Smile and lighten up. Even on the phone when you're inviting. Just be excited. Because it is people. People buy enthusiasm and excitement. What is it that is so excited? Myself, when I'm inviting, I'm telling you I'm excited. We need people. We need to attract people to us. And people are attracted when we are excited. So it happens when you're inviting, when you're closing, just have fun. Rule number 2, be trainable and be coachable. This is key. Look here, guys. Our team combined, Uganda and Zimbabwe or African team, we are now close to over maybe 2,000, 3,000. But look here, we are 132. Where are the others? They have a spirit of not being coachable and being trainable. Because if you are coachable and trainable, you attend trainings.
Slides not moving.
Slides not moving. Okay. Let me try to show them again. Let me go to the previous one. So, are they moving now?
Yes.
You can see them. Okay. Yeah, tell me if so be trainable and be coachable. Many of us, we are not coachable, we are not trainable. I used to do the same. Let me tell you, being uncoachable, it costs your pocket. I used not to be myself. But I learned very quickly. My wife said, Aaron, just listen to Blue Diamond Helen. You make a lot of money. And when I did that, it changed my pocket. Humble yourself and be coachable and be trainable. I know many of us, we are coming from different backgrounds. Some are coming here as engineers. Some are accountants. Some are doctors. Some are lawyers. You are coming to a totally different space. Humble yourself and learn the skills from those that knows this industry. And the beauty about our industry is that you copy and paste from the best. Why do you want to reinvent, honestly, the average when already we have the genius and the best? So humble yourself and be coachable and trainable. Being successful in your other area does not guarantee success in Viago. Humble yourself and be coachable. You may be a director where you are coming from. I mean, look, just bring in the skills that may be transferable, but listen to those that have done it. When Blue Diamond Helen is telling me, Emerald Ambassador Aaron, do A, B, C, D, I do it because I know she's not a blue diamond by accident. She worked, she did some stuff that myself I've not yet reached there. So for me to go to the next step, I listen. Take your ego and shove it in your pocket and be coachable. Sometimes people, we affect our pocket, our bank accounts by just having this ego. I'm not going to listen. No, it's no problem. In any way, this business is quite very voluntary. We usually work with those that want to work. Just like you can see, like I said, our team is in their thousands, but we are 142. We're not going to force anyone to come to this training. And attend training so you get better. That's how you get better. Look here, guys, as I'm training you, I'm also training myself. I'm also reminding myself of things that I need to do. And as well, to reduce my ego. Because sometimes we are carried away. You're now emerald. You're now sapphire. You're now gold. You think you've made it. The highest rank is black diamond. We have not yet reached there. And even when you get to black diamond, remain on the student mode. I used to have a mentor who said, I am always a student mode. Remain in student mode. Number 3, rule is never quit. Please, never, ever quit, no matter what. What I want each one of you to do today is to make a decision that you are going to complete Viago. A lot of times, many a times, people start something and they don't finish it. You can imagine, go into your entire organization. My entire organization is over 400 members. I should have been close to now to Diamond. But I'm telling you, because some people did not complete the journey. They resigned. There's some people, they sign within 1 week. They quit. And don't think that they only quit Viago. If you see people that are quitting Viago, because, I mean, look, nothing is going to be easy in life. Okay, you choose which one, the difficult that you want. To be poor, it's difficult. To be rich, it's difficult. So which one, the difficult, do you want to choose? I've chosen the difficult of being rich. Some people, because they've just invited 3 of their friends who said no, they quit. Your friends who are already broke anyway. So today, there are 148 people that are here. Make a decision. When I signed up last year in October, I made a decision that I am not going to quit no matter what. Do you think that Blue Diamond Helen does not receive no's? He does. She does. I receive no's. Martin receive no's. Harriet receive no's. All the leaders, we receive no's. Even Efrosin receive no's. Matt Morris, people says no. But do we quit for that? And let me tell you and warn you, if you're a member here, you think that if you are going to quit, we are going to leave this business. Forget about it. Do you think that if Blue Diamond Helen resigns, I'm going to resign? I'm not going to do that. We are not going to. You can't stop this. Guys, there is nobody who has been put to jail for dreaming big. There is a book that I would recommend people to read. That it's entitled The Magic of Thinking Big. That book has really transformed my life in different areas. Guys, no one, I'm talking of no one. It's a gift that God has given us. Dream big and think big. When you dream big, I mean, guys, if you miss the stars, you can hit the moon. Dream big. So you need to put down what is your why. Why are you doing Viago? Why doing Viago? Because when you have a clear why and goals, they always make you to remain in lane. Whenever I look at that compensation plan that you are seeing on my wall, I've put that for a reason. Because I have goals and targets that even when I'm coming back from work, I'm tired. When I look on this compensation plan, it makes me to do a presentation, to do a one-on-one. I remember, was it on Thursday or so, I did a one-on-one presentation with someone. We almost spent close to 2 hours, 3 hours, because they were asking questions. But fortunately, after that, they signed up. It's a commitment. I was tired. But because of the goals that I've said, my why, when I look at my why, I'm looking for serious financial freedom. It may be material things that you're looking for. I love cars. Myself, I love cars. I love good things of this world. Hence, I'm working Viago because my salary, I saw it was not enough for me to really do what I want. But this opportunity has made me to dream again. Now, guys, you need to set up Goals. Don't be aimless in this business. Set up clear goals. Key goals in this business is when you are a new member, in your first 48 hours or 24 hours, sign up 2 people. It's very key. And us as team members, let's help the new members in their first week, first 24 hours. Get your first 2. Because when they make that $200, they are qualified. I'm telling you that $100, I'm telling you that only $100. There are some people that have signed to this business because of that direct commission of $100. And you can imagine the faith that comes when they do so. And the other magic number is getting 6. Being a club 6 is the basis for our business. All new members, work with your sponsor. Even the old members that are not yet club 6, you make sure that you're club 6. You know why club 6? You get back your money. That's number 1. Number 2, when you get 6, the duplication starts to grow. And also, it also starts to unlock, you stop paying your monthly subscription, which is key in our business. You reduce the operating cost. So the number 6 is the building block for our business. And we need to support our team, new team members to get their 6. Once you get your 6, the next step is to set goals for your ranks. What is the rank that you are planning to hit this month of December? What is your target until we go to Dubai? Because our goals, for me now, my goals is up to Dubai when you go to the next training, from one training to the other. But for some, set up monthly goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, and yearly goals. What is the amount of money that you want to make in 2026?
I've been calling you today.
I have.
And Amanje, there's a training. I was checking. I don't.
Please, when we are on this call, please, can we just make sure that we are not unmuting and talking while it's on training? Why are you here? Honestly, does it make any sense that you are coming to the training and you are busy talking? Some people are just... Anyway. So, set daily, weekly, and monthly, and yearly goals. Already, I've been looking on my back office. For the first year in Viago, I looked on the total amount of money that I've made just this year. Guys, this opportunity is crazy. I was saying to some people, next year in May, it will be 10 years myself being in the UK. The amount of money that I've managed to save and make in this business in just 1 year, I've not managed to save that amount of money for the past 10 years in UK. But 2026, the goal that I've set up for myself in terms of the money that I'm going to be making, the goal is already there and I work towards that. So set up your goals. Set up your goals. Let them be very clear. Look here, guys. This is our residual income. What is your target in terms of ranks? You set your targets per month, bi-monthly, in a quarter of a year, yearly. What is your target? Please put that target for you. And look here, guys. We are not going to set up goals for anyone. You set up goals that you feel comfortable that you're going to achieve. And it's better if you put the bar low, but overdo it or surpass your goals. But once you set up your goals, you then put yourself into action. Now, you guys, network marketing is a profession. This is a profession. I trained as a social worker, but my second profession is network marketing. Please, guys, let nobody look down upon our profession. I think we are not proud about what we are doing here. I'm so proud to be a network marketer. But just like any other profession, you need to learn some skills. And this afternoon, I'm going to take you through quickly some skills that you need to master in this profession called network marketing. It's a profession that people are not understanding. But guys, us, we need to represent this profession out there by being professionals. And the beauty about our profession is that the skills that you need to learn and master, they're not complicated. They are quite very simple. But when you master them, you make a lot of money. But before I go into the nuts and bolts in terms of the skills, I want you to understand there are 3 elements to your Viago business. Number 1, first you have the company product. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one product. The product is same in Viago. It's travel. Everyone is the same product. Don't ever think that there are some who are marketing or selling a different product. No. We have the same product. That's travel. The second element to your business is your comp plan. If some people are making money in this business, guys, it's not because they have a different compensation plan. It's the same compensation plan. It's the same. The third element is the most important that differentiates us from, that differentiates all of us. And that element is you. So you have the product, you have the compensation plan, but you are the defining and most important element in Viago. You make the difference either for your success or your failure in this business. There are some people, you are so good in blaming others. You don't want to take responsibility. Let me tell you, when Diamond Helen signed me up in last year in October, I thanked her for doing that. And I said to myself, I want to thank Diamond Helen for signing me up, but I'm going to take responsibility of my business. Today, when it was put in the group, we don't have a trainer who can present. Diamond Helen did not inbox me to say, Aaron, can you present? Can you do the training? I made a decision because I made a decision last year to say, I'm going to work this business. So right here, today, the 14th of December, 2025, before we crop into or cross over into 2026, guys, let each one of you make a decision that in 2026, I am going to work this business and I'm going to make a lot of money. I've said to myself, 2026, I will not make less than 100,000 US dollars. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen in 2026. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to make less than $100,000. It's the same compensation plan, the same product, but what's gonna make me to do that is the action I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put into this business using the skills I'm gonna be training you this evening. Look here, guys. This is our formula for financial freedom. If you want to make money in Viago, just follow these 4 steps and you are good to go. It's not complicated. And I'm gonna take you through these 4 steps. What is the 4 steps or for the formula for financial freedom in Viago? You make a daily, you make a list, names list. I'll take you through in terms of how you make that list, especially for new members, even old members. I know some people who have been in Viago for a year, you don't have a names list. It's taught time in and out, but you don't listen. And that's why you are not succeeding in the business. Don't blame anyone. Number 2 is to invite. You invite people to see the opportunity. I learned something when we were in Zimbabwe in the Africa launch. Jesse said the Viago, in fact, he asked the question, when is the Viago or how long or how often is your Viago business open? Some said 24, myself, I said 24 hours. Some said 8 hours. Some say 7 hours. He gave us an answer that also myself, I learned. I said, what? He said the Viago business is only open when you show someone the Viago opportunity. That is when someone is seeing the presentation. That's when the Viago business is open. All other times, you're not doing the business.
Ayo, you see? Merry Christmas to you too. You see, Mama?
Okay. So this is what I'm going to be doing. Anyone who unmutes themselves, they make noise, I'm just going to remove them straight away. I'm not going to joke.
Aaron, if you want to make me co-host, I can mute people.
Yes. We cannot have that. We can't have Merry Christmas for what?
Okay, thanks.
We have 161 people that are serious here that wants to change their lives, and you come here, I'm so annoyed. Sorry for that. So goodness. So you invite for people to see the opportunity. That's when the business is open. The other thing that we do is setting up what we call 3-way calls. We talk about this and then teach these new members this same system training. We train them. So let's talk about making your names list and finding prospects. This is very key in our business. Many people, when they're starting this business, they ask themselves, do I know anybody? I signed up, somebody says, I don't know anyone. I said, it's not about you knowing anyone. That's not the whole thing about this business. We are looking for 2 groups of people. people that wants to travel, and people that wants to make money. And that's everybody and anybody. Because some people think that it's about them knowing friends for them to build this business. Let me tell you and warn you. If you think that you are going to build this business with your friends, you are lying to yourself, because let me tell you, friends are not going to join you. They've refused to me. That's what we call friends. We are looking for people that are looking for us. So it's not really about knowing a lot of people. That's not it. And some people that think that I have to come here with credibility. That's not, of course it helps. It may sound that way to say you know a lot of people. There are people that have signed up, people that have a following on Facebook and think that they are going to bring all people in the business. It does not work like that. It goes beyond that. We have 3 groups of people in our business, okay? We have what are called posers when it comes to making names list and finding prospects. What are posers? Posers, what they do is that they make a mental list of 3 to 5 people, hoping to be lucky and that they are going to be black diamond. Honestly. By having a list of 5 people. No, I've asked someone, I've invited 3 of my friends and they all said no. So I think it does not work. Like, serious. We also have what are called amateurs. Amateurs are an upgrade of the posers. So what amateurs do is they make a written list. At least they've written the list. As you can see, I've highlighted the word written because this is key and important. The list has to be written. They write a list of 100 people. So at least they've written the list and at least they've 100 people. But what will happen is that as they start inviting, the list starts to dwindle and they panic. What I want you to be is what we call professionals. Like I told you, network marketing is a profession. So if you want to be a professional, this is what you do. You build a massive organization by approaching people, finding people. As one who is a professional, they finding quality people to prospect is a skill for them. Look here, guys. I saw a statement. I don't know where I saw it. Someone said that the reason why that which shuts your mouth will shut your bank account. You know, some people, they think it's a skill. I don't talk to people. I don't know people. I don't like people. That's why you are broke. Because money is in people. Money is in talking. You think it's a skill. I don't know people. I don't want to talk to people. You die poor. My sister, my brother, let me tell you, you will die poor. I'm not just saying talk to any people anyhow. I know our temperament is different. There are some people who are introverts. There are some people like myself, I'm an extrovert. I can talk to anyone. I just get at the airport. I start a conversation. I can do that. Whether I'm sitting to someone in the plane, I can talk to anybody. I can talk to anybody. I can do that. But even if you're an introvert, you need money to feed your children. You can learn to talk. You may not talk the way that I do, but it's a skill that you can develop. Professionals, they start with a written list and they make a commitment. Listen to this. They make a commitment to never stop adding the list and continue creating something called an active candidate list. I have a book that I have. I continue to make lists when I meet people. It does not mean that you just meet someone today, you attack them with Viago. You create a relationship first. Okay? So I'll show you how you make your list. So this is the process for making a list. Make your list as comprehensive as possible, including every person you think of. Guys, when we went to Dubai in February, I was taught something that I had not done. Eric was training and he said, when you leave this place, or even while this was still there, he said, can you go and empty your phone book? Some people says, I don't know people, I don't have people. Let me tell you, if you go on your phone, I use an Android. If you go on the phone button, the one that you use to phone, it gives you some functions at the bottom. There's a function said contacts. When I click mine, I have a contact list of 8,682. 8,682. Size tells us that an adult person who is over 18, you know, 200 to 300 people by their names. Okay? 8,000. These people did not come into my phone book by accident. At some point, somewhere, I met with someone. It doesn't matter. I met them 5 years ago. And let me tell you, I've done this. It works. People that you have not spoken for a couple of years, when you call them to say, Johnny, you know what the reason? I know I've not spoken to you for years. But as I was going through my phone book, I saw your number. I remember I met you at maybe Entebbe International Airport and I just thought about you. There's something that I'm doing. Would you mind to just have a look at it? They will appreciate it. You invite them to see the opportunity. They will appreciate it. So we were taught, go and empty your phone. I flew from Dubai to London. I took an exercise book. I wrote names. I usually, when I'm flying, I'm reading. Okay, either I'm reading a book or I'm listening to a podcast. Some of you are just busy looking through the window. You're looking at the clouds. Develop yourself when you're flying, okay? So that day I said, I'm not going to read. I'm not going to listen to podcasts. I'm going to take my book and write the list as we were taught. I hope soon after this, some of you implement what we are telling you to do. Find an exercise book, write it Viago list. Exercise book costs you $1 or $2. So I sat from Dubai International Airport until I landed on Heathrow. I went starting from A. Can you imagine that? Only names that start with an A. I wrote 380 names. A alone. Go on your phone book. Start with the alphabet. So empty your phone. The other thing that you do, which you are not seeing, step number 2. Let's say, for example, I have written a list. Maybe on my list, I have Helena Lowe. Helena Lowe is my friend. This is how you can build your list. You start to ask yourself, who are Helena's friends that you know? You write them down and you can add them to the list. Who are her friends? So you can build a list from a list. Who are your relatives? If somebody who is close to you, you can also make a list from that. Step number 3, you constantly expand your list. It's an active list. You meet people every day, like I said. Talk to people, greet people. How are you? People don't bite. If they don't respond, then that's okay. Network on purpose. Also, sometimes start to join other social groups. Okay? Either they are social clubs. When you go there, you start in making that list. The skill number 2 that you need to master is that of inviting. Look here, guys, this is a skill that you need to master. If you master inviting, you make a lot of money. The person who has more people in front of the presenter is the person who makes more money. Like I told you, the business is only open when you have put someone in front of a presentation. We're going to have a presentation in the next 20 minutes. Once you have identified your prospects, you have now made your list, which is written down. Let me emphasize, ladies and gentlemen, all new members, go and find a book, write the names down, go and empty that phone book. You have people on Facebook, Instagram, bring them on your list. Once you have your list, you then invite them properly to see the opportunity. People cannot sign up to Viago if they've not seen it. You are inviting people to see our product and our opportunity. They see the travel, they see the business opportunity. Look here, guys, Viago is like a parable of the sower. It's a good seed. You know the parable of the sower? The sower went to sow the seed. Some of the seed fell on good soil. Some of the seed fell on bad soil. Some seed was choked, but the sower did not stop sowing. The sower continued to sow the seed. The Viago is a good seed. Be a professional inviter. The person, like I said, who makes a lot of money is the one who invites a lot of people. The golden rule is to be intentional every day. Treat Viago as $1 million business. You know, some people here, you're not treating this as $1 million business. Some people, you think, I've signed up $279. Look here, guys. Whenever I look on my back office and I see the money that I've made, sometimes I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is a business. I paid $279. Some of you are just sitting there. You are sitting on a gold mine. The rule when you are presenting, to invite is not to present. I was talking to a new team member. I hope they are on this call. When I asked them, how did you invite? Say, I explained. Please, guys, stop vomiting the presentation. Inviting is not presenting. And the other way that I've seen, the other effective way to invite is invite 90 minutes before the presentation. It's so effective. Don't invite people on a presentation that is going to take on Friday, on a Sunday. People will forget about it. And for the new members, start with those that we call your home market. Those people that are funny. You know, those people that when you go to a party, they can't sit down there, always wanting to play. Okay? And this business, guys, people sign up as a result of trust. You invite them and you have credibility. They'll say, I am signing up because I know you. And in every invitation, there's a winner and a loser. One who is certain always win. When you are inviting, people can see it, that you are desperate. Please don't be desperate when you're inviting people. You beg people to see our opportunity, like serious. To beg someone to see traveling and making money, I don't do that. So don't beg people. When you're begging people, they see it, they can sniff it, that you are so desperate about that $100 direct commission. No, simply invite. Get over the nerves when you're inviting. Some of you just want to change yourself, your demeanor, your voice, your tonality, because you're inviting. Just do like what you do when you're inviting your friends to a wedding. Be yourself. Just relax. This is the only job that you need to do. To invite. If you invite, it works all the time. I know many people, when you're inviting, many people are going to ask you, what is it about? Tell us a bit about it. That's the question that always comes when you're inviting people. What is it all about? You will tell them, you will hear more when you come to the prison. That's why I'm inviting you. Everything will be shared. Don't worry, it's just for 30 minutes. Everything will be shared in that presentation. Or you can say to someone, trust me, there's a good reason why I would like you to watch the presentation before I talk about it. You understand me after watching the presentation. I'm in a rush now. Usually, if you take more than 2 minutes when you're inviting, you're presenting. Be in a rush. By the way, I'm just going for school run. I thought I should just give you a call to invite you to this presentation. Just tell them you're in a rush. Or if they insist, please tell me about it. You say, Mary, am I worth 25 of your minutes? Because the presentation is just for 25, 30 minutes. If someone tells you that they're not going to attend it because you've not, I've heard people that have told me that. Because some of you are so desperate. You know, if you don't tell me what it's all about, I'm not going to attend. You say, yes, it's okay. No problem. No problem. I would tell the person, no problem. But because of what we call FOMO, they will come. Aaron, by the way, that other day you were calling me, there's something you wanted to share with me. I said, yes. So are you ready again to attend the presentation? It's still the same. Don't change. I'll give you one script that I've used that works quite all the time. You see, one size does not fit all. There are 3 kinds of invitations. There's what we call the direct approach, indirect approach, super indirect approach, but I'm not going to go to that. I am going to just give you one simple invitation script that I have used and it works many times. Okay? Keep it simple. Pick up your phone. I like inviting people by way of calling. Okay, some like text messages, but myself, I like talking to people because this is network marketing. I talk to people because look here, when I usually say to people, if you are someone who wants to borrow you money, whom will you give money? Someone who calls you to borrow money or someone who texts a message to you? Myself, if you are texting me and you are borrowing money, that's arrogance. I'll give someone who calls me. You don't have the money, call, talk about it. Okay? So the same applies when you're inviting. People can hear the excitement, they can feel the excitement, but on a message, they can't see it. Remember, one of the cardinal rules, be excited. You can't be excited on a message. Maybe you put emojis, but it's not as when you pick up your phone. So let me tell you, if you want to be effective and see more people coming, try the issue of calling voice. Now there's WhatsApp calls voice. There's lots of apps, voice, call. This is what you do. This is a simple invitation that you do. Let's say we're having our presentation that is coming up in the next 15 minutes. Say, John, what are you doing at 5 p.m. UK time? You see, once you post that question, you wait for them to respond if it is a call. If it is a text message, you wait. Don't, after you've sent that message, you then respond to yourself. No, you wait. Once you ask the question, you keep quiet. If it is a voice call, if it is a message, you wait until they respond. So what are you doing? Tonight at 5 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. Ugandan time. They will respond. Once they confirm, they say, I am at home. They've confirmed the availability and they've blocked their time because they cannot no longer say they are not available because they've said they're at home. You then ask them, if you have a computer, a tablet, I have something exciting I want you to see. Okay? That is the time when you then share the link. Please don't forward the link to someone who has not confirmed attendance. Guys, emotionally detach yourself from the outcome. We all want to recruit, but don't be emotional, especially about the news. Don't. Can you, Nisa, can you? So please emotionally detach yourself from the outcome. Your role is to simply put people in front of the presentation. The outcome is up to them when they see our opportunity. As they say, our opportunity is too good to resist. It's too good to be true. Many people say that. Your role is to bring them in front of the presentation. Let them make the decision. Don't be emotionally attached to the outcome. I know some people, especially if you are new, the no's are going to affect you. But the no's leads to a yes. And be yourself when you're inviting. Be excited. Bring passion, enthusiasm. Be confident and bold. When you're inviting, just be certain. Tell the person you're all in. Okay? Now, the fortune in this business is in the follow-up. You've made your list. You've invited properly. Someone has attended the presentation. The next thing we do in our business is follow up through what we call three-way calls. This is key. Ladies and gentlemen, especially the members that are already in the business, been there. For new members, help them on this process. We build our business massively through three-way calls. The purpose of the three-way call is to collect a decision from the guest. And it should be done soon after the Zoom presentation. I usually say to people, please guys, do the three-way call soon after or the latest 24 hours. Whilst the member still remembers, they still remember what they've heard and what they've seen. Anything after that 48 hours, people quickly forget. Talk to them whilst they remember the testimonies. They still, the compensation plan is still vivid. So this is what you do. Yourself, you have invited someone, confirm that your guest was on the call. Myself, usually, I say to my guest, please, can you log in with your name so that I can recognize that you were on the call? So if you want to do the call with me, I'll say soon after the presentation, you find my availability. Let's say I want to do the three-way call with Diamond Helen, Blue Diamond Helen. I find the availability. Blue Diamond, are you available? I've seen people that just picks up their phone wherever they are and they want to join me on the three-way call. It does not work like that. You find the leader's availability. Once you have done so, you put them on the call with the person you are doing the three-way call, and you do what we call edification. Guys, there is money in edification. Some of you are so mean in your terms of your words. When you say edify me, it's not because it's nothing, you're not doing any good to me, because you're not going to change me by edifying me. I am who I am. It's for you to sign up your guest. It's called a three-way call because we are three people. Your guest and yourself. So this is how we do three-way call. We are the three of us. You introduce your guest, okay? Emerald Ambassador Aaron, with me here, I have my friend by the name John. Tell me a bit about John. John is an accountant. He's somebody who loves travel. You know, I've known him for such a year. But do not over-edify your friend than what you're going to do to me. After you introduce your friend John, you say then to John, John, with me here is Emerald Ambassador Aaron. It's only that we don't have time. If I had time, I was going to do a demo with myself, either with Blue Diamond Helen, so that you see, because some of you, you just simply say, oh, with me, you edify your friend and say, John, with me here is Aaron. With me here is Helen. Are you serious? You edify Blue Diamond Helen if you're doing the call with her. If you're doing it with me, you're doing it with Martin, you edify him. The reason is, whilst we are doing that edification, you're already closing your guest. And it becomes easy. They now know, okay, I'm talking to Blue Diamond Helen. She's on the level where she's making $10,000 per month. She has already traveled. She's an accountant. Already we have closed this person. Then you hand over to the person who is doing the three-way call with you. Guys, once you introduce your guest to your expert, who is your leader, that's the last time you speak. I've had three-way calls with some people where they interject me. They want to add stuff. Emerald, Aaron, you've forgotten about the monthly subscription. Please, can you just shut up? Just keep quiet. Listen to me. The purpose is not for you to show some of you want to show your friend that you know Viago now in front of me. That's not the purpose of that. The purpose of this call is for me to answer the questions of your guest, and most importantly, to ask them, are you ready to get started? And if they throw in objections, which you know, I want to think about it, I don't have money, I want to ask my wife, we will deal with that for you. By the time they leave that call, you know that they're going to sign up. And especially for those that have done 3-way course with me, that's my area of specialty. I love it and I enjoy it. We're having fun and people are signing up. So guys, use this process and let's help our new members to understand this process. Now, follow-up is also important. There are some people whom they need more exposures. I learned something when we were in Africa with Jesse. He said an average person need even 12 exposures, a minimum of 5. Some of you easily give up. When you've invited someone once, some of you ask yourself, how many exposures did you see? Myself, of course, I saw it once and I signed up because that's what I do. That's my character. When I want something, I don't waste my time. But some of you, you need 4, 5. People are different. Follow up. Maybe you've started with a 1-to-1, bring them to the bigger presentation. And some people will tell you, follow me after a month, a week. That is why when you have your list which is written, you can follow up with them. You put some notes. Follow up. There are people that I've signed up myself after 3 months, even after 4 months. There are people that I've shown this year, some 3 months ago, who told me they will sign up in January of 2026. I have put a note and I will follow up. The money is in the follow up. Some people tell you, I'm going to sign up next week on Monday. Can you follow me up on Monday? And you have forgotten about it because you don't write it down. And when you try then to follow up them on Friday, they'll tell you, I've already used the money. Money is in the follow-up. So follow-up is important. The last thing I'll talk about is promotion as we close this training. If you want to make a lot of money in this business, in this industry, and in Viago, you promote 2 things. Number 1, our big events. That's our training. Not only do you promote, but you also attend in our product, the escapes. Guys, big decisions are made at events. Never miss a training. I have never missed one training and I'll never miss one unless there is an emergent that will cause me not to do so. I told you in the introduction, since Viago was launched, I've never missed any international training. Neither do I also even miss team trainings, the one that we do every Sunday. I don't miss that because you stay close to the fire, especially the bigger trainings like the one that is coming to in Dubai. Bigger decisions are made at big events. Each training has something that you're going to learn. There's an experience that you're going to have that will change your business. Each training gives you one thing that changes your business. When I went to Greece, I went there as a gold ambassador. And because of the training, we had Muzafa and Matt Morris. I remember I asked the question there. I have a pin that I'm sitting on because they trained on a pin. Muzafa had given an analogy of a dog that was barking because it was sitting on a pin. I will not go to it, but I said to myself, I asked the question, I said, I am doing this business part-time. What can I do? Because the pin that is paining me, I don't know what your pin is. I don't know what you are sitting on. You know yourself. Mine was my salary. What should I do? Matt Morris says, go and do what we call a 90 days blitz. Ladies and gentlemen, from June, I was doing presentations every day, team launches, trainings. I ranked from being a gold ambassador where I was earning $500. My income increased to 1,000 residual, but because of the Sapphire bonus, I was making an average of $1,000 per week, and I also ranked to Emerald Ambassador. It was because of that. I've never missed the training. Went to Barcelona. From Barcelona, I went to Zimbabwe. Different things were trained there, which I am implementing, and this is leading me to the next level. And already I am booked for Dubai. Guys, trainings are non-negotiables. With this training that is coming up in Dubai in November, I am told that the escape has already been sold out. We've been telling people, there's some people you procrastinate, the escape is already sold out. Unless if they're going to open up, but the training is still open. If you can't manage or afford the escape, I will highly, highly recommend that you attend the training in Dubai. Our founder, our CEO Isaac will be there. We have these two amazing trainers, Kerry Schneider and Muzafa. They will give you all the skills that you are going to start 2026 on a high note. And we know that people that attend trainings, they make money. Guys, as I conclude our training, these are what we call if you commit to these income generating activities daily, you make a lot of money. Continue to make and upgrade your names list. Let it be a daily activity that you do. Like we said, it's an active list. You continue to meet people and add to your list. Invite properly every day. Make sure that on average, You invite at least at minimum one person. If you want to go faster, 5 people per day, you really compress time and follow up every day. Those that have attended the Zooms, you do 3-way calls with your leaders. And guys, let all of us promote the training that is coming to Dubai. And when we do so, we all get paid. Let me say this statement before I leave. Tony Robbins once said, the only impossible journey is the one that you never begin. I just want to congratulate each one of you. You have started this Viago journey. Maybe you're a new member, you're just 1 week old. You're 1 month old. It doesn't matter. Some of us, we started when the company was launched. We are 1 year old. But this journey that we have started, never ever quit. Because we know that those that don't quit, they make it. And if you follow this script, our system that I've just shared, you get paid. Thank you so much, guys. And may God bless you. Blue Diamond Helen, over to you.
Thank you so much for the powerful training. We appreciate your leadership. I think we have training now. We have presentation. God bless you.